Chosen one, stop scrolling. If this video found you, it's because something ancient recognizes you. Why angels watch the awakened. Angels do not visit everyone. They draw close to souls carrying responsibility, not comfort. You're being guarded because your path carries weight. Protection follows purpose, not popularity. Sign 1, sudden chills without fear. You feel cold waves even in warm rooms. Your body reacts before your mind understands. That's not anxiety, it's energy recognition. Your nervous system senses what eyes cannot see. Sign 2, repeating numbers everywhere. 11 keeps following you. 33 appears when you're doubting yourself. These are not coincidences, they're confirmations. Angels speak through patterns when words would scare you. Sign 3, dreams that feel too real. You wake up emotional, shaken, or inspired. The dreams don't fade, they stay alive in you. Messages arrive symbolically because truth arrives gently first. Your spirit is being taught while your body sleeps. Sign 4, electronics glitch around you. Phones freeze when emotions rise. Lights flicker when you pray or think deeply. High-frequency souls disrupt low-frequency systems. Energy always moves before matter responds. Sign 5, isolation you didn't choose. Friends drift without explanation. Crowds suddenly feel draining. This isn't loneliness, it's preparation. Angels pull you inward before elevation outward. Sign 6, strong emotional waves out of nowhere. Tears come without a story. Peace hits without a reason. Your spirit is being recalibrated. Angelic presence often triggers emotional detox first. Sign 7, a call you can't ignore. You feel pulled toward truth, purpose, and service. Money alone no longer excites you. You crave meaning, not noise. That pull is your assignment activating. Why society tries to silence you. Awakened souls don't fit systems built on fear. Your presence questions control without speaking. That's why you're misunderstood, labeled, or doubted. Light disrupts comfort zones simply by existing. The pressure before promotion. Life felt heavier before clarity arrived. Resistance increased as awareness grew. That's not punishment, that's proof. Spiritual authority always attracts opposition first. Angels strengthen you quietly. They don't remove challenges. They fortify your spine instead. You survive what breaks others. That's not luck, that's backing. What happens when you accept this? Fear loosens its grip. Your intuition sharpens overnight. You stop chasing validation. Alignment replaces desperation. Your awakening is needed now. This world is shifting fast. Old systems are cracking loudly. Chosen ones rise during collapse, not comfort. You're early because you're needed early. Final activation message. You're not imagining this. You're remembering who you are. Walk gently but stand firmly. Your protection confirms your purpose. The weight you carry without complaining. You've been strong longer than people realize. You carry emotional weight that isn't even yours. Others unload on you without asking how you're holding up. That strength was trained, not accidental. Why darkness tests you repeatedly. Light attracts attention, both divine and dark. Your soul challenges what hides in shadows. That's why opposition appears when you level up. Resistance is recognition in disguise. Angels communicate through sudden thoughts. Ideas drop into your mind fully formed. Solutions arrive before problems escalate. That's guidance, not overthinking. You're being advised in real time. The reason your past felt so heavy. You lived lifetimes worth of lessons early. Trauma sharpened your discernment. Pain taught you wisdom faster than joy ever could. Your past trained you for spiritual leadership. Why you sense people's intentions instantly. You read energy before words. Smiles don't fool you anymore. Your discernment activates automatically. Angels sharpen intuition to protect the mission. Spiritual fatigue is a real sign. You feel tired without physical reason. Your soul works overtime behind the scenes. Integration takes energy before it gives clarity. Rest is part of alignment, not laziness. Why you can't tolerate fake energy. Small talk drains you now. Surface-level connections feel unbearable. Your frequency outgrew shallow spaces. Angels refine your environment by rejection. The quiet upgrades you don't talk about. Your reactions changed before your life did. You respond, not react. Peace replaces chaos silently. Inner upgrades always happen first. Why your heart stayed soft. Life tried to harden you, but compassion survived every hit. That softness is your power source. Angels protect kind warriors differently. When signs appear during prayer, songs play at perfect moments. Messages align across platforms. Answers arrive before questions finish forming. Heaven syncs with sincerity instantly. The loneliness that precedes purpose. Isolation strips distractions. Silence amplifies intuition. You're separated before being sent. This phase isn't permanent, it's preparatory. Why you're drawn to spiritual knowledge. You search for meaning beyond religion. Truth calls louder than tradition. Your spirit remembers ancient wisdom. Angels awaken memory, not ego. Your presence triggers healing in others. People calm down around you. They open up without planning to. Your energy stabilizes broken frequencies. That's a healing assignment activating naturally. The fear that tries to stop you. Doubt whispers right before expansion. Fear questions what faith already knows. That voice isn't intuition, it's resistance. Angels push you forward despite trembling. Why timing feels delayed. You're not late. You're being calibrated precisely. Premature elevation collapses foundations. Divine timing protects longevity. What happens next depends on you. Awareness brings responsibility. Ignoring signs doesn't make them stop. Alignment requires courage, not comfort. Your response determines the next phase. The subtle protection you don't notice. Near-miss accidents that should have happened. Situations that resolved just in time. People removed before causing damage. That wasn't luck, that was interception. Why your name is spoken in rooms you've never entered. Conversations happen without you present. Opportunities form quietly behind the scenes. Your energy travels ahead of you. Angels open doors before you arrive. The sudden detachment from old desires. Things you once chased feel meaningless now. Validation no longer satisfies your soul. Your hunger shifted from attention to truth. That detachment signals maturity of spirit. Why you feel watched but not afraid. You sense presence without threat. A calm awareness follows you. Fear dissolves instead of intensifying. True guardians never announce themselves loudly. Spiritual downloads during silence. Moments of stillness feel productive. Answers arrive when you stop forcing them. Clarity replaces confusion unexpectedly. Silence is where angels speak clearest. Why you outgrew certain people overnight. Conversations feel repetitive. Your growth makes others uncomfortable. Distance forms without conflict. Expansion naturally breaks mismatched alignments. The inner voice growing louder. Your intuition no longer whispers. It corrects you immediately. You feel discomfort when ignoring it. That voice strengthens as trust deepens. Why chaos surrounds you before peace arrives. Disorder surfaces before transformation. Truth disrupts illusions violently. What collapses was never stable. Angels clear space before building anew. Your energy triggers reactions in others. Some admire you quietly. Others resent you without reason. Light exposes what's unresolved. Reactions reveal more about them than you. The unexplainable pull toward solitude. Alone time feels necessary, not lonely. Your spirit recalibrates away from noise. Stillness restores what conversation drains. Isolation becomes sanctuary during upgrades. Why you keep seeing feathers, lights, signs. Symbols appear repeatedly. Your attention is being trained. Angels confirm presence visually when trust grows. Signs increase as doubt decreases. Emotional release without logical cause. Old grief surfaces suddenly. Tears cleanse inherited pain. Release happens layer by layer. Healing often feels heavier before it feels lighter. The strength you didn't ask for. You endured what others avoided. Resilience became second nature. You adapted faster than expected. That strength prepares you for leadership. Why you feel responsible for more. You care deeply about impact. Consequences matter to you. Purpose weighs heavier than pleasure. Angels assign weight only to capable souls. The shift in how you see time. Urgency fades, awareness grows. You act with intention now. Moments feel meaningful, not rushed. Presence replaces panic during awakening. When you sense guidance in decision-making. Choices feel energetically clear. Your body reacts before logic forms. Peace confirms alignment instantly. Angels guide through felt certainty, not force. Why you can't ignore injustice anymore. You feel discomfort when truth is bent. Silence feels heavier than speaking now. Your soul reacts to imbalance instantly. Awakened ones are wired to restore, not watch. The way your energy changes a room. Tension softens when you arrive. Conversations shift without effort. People become more honest around you. Presence is influence when spirit leads. Why old fears no longer control you. Triggers lose their grip slowly. You observe emotions instead of drowning in them. Courage replaces avoidance quietly. Angels strengthen awareness before action. The internal war before inner peace. Conflicting thoughts surface intensely. Old beliefs clash with new truth. Confusion precedes clarity every time. Integration feels chaotic before it stabilizes. Why you feel guided away from certain paths. Opportunities fall apart unexpectedly. Plans dissolve at the last moment. Redirection protects unseen futures. What's blocked was never aligned long-term. The magnetic pull toward purposeful work. You crave impact over income. Meaning over recognition. Contribution over applause. That pull signals service-based destiny activation. Why your boundaries strengthen suddenly. You say no without guilt now. Energy preservation becomes instinctual. Access to you feels earned. Boundaries protect calling, not ego. The feeling of being prepared for something big. Anticipation lives in your chest. You sense a shift approaching. Patience mixes with readiness. Angels prepare before revealing the mission. Why you no longer fear being alone. Solitude feels empowering now. Self-trust replaces external validation. Your own presence feels sufficient. Wholeness emerges before partnership. When you sense energy before events occur, you feel changes coming. Mood shifts precede news. Intuition scans timelines quietly. Awareness stretches beyond the present moment. The reason your faith became personal. You stopped borrowing beliefs. Experience replaced doctrine. Knowing replaced hoping. Angels build conviction through encounter. Why you're drawn to protect others. You intervene instinctively. You advocate without reward. Your heart responds to vulnerability. Guardians recognize guardians. The quiet confidence growing inside you. You don't announce growth. You embody it. Certainty replaces insecurity naturally. True power speaks softly. Why your presence feels familiar to strangers. People say they've met you before. Trust forms quickly. Recognition happens beyond logic. Souls remember souls across lifetimes. The inner stillness during external storms. Chaos swirls, but you remain centered. Calm becomes default. Stability anchors others unconsciously. Peace becomes your signature frequency. Why you sense when something is about to end. You feel closure before doors actually close. Detachment begins early. Your spirit exits cycles before your life does. Endings whisper to you first. The strange calm before major changes. Instead of panic, peace arrives. You stop forcing outcomes. Trust replaces urgency. That calm is confirmation, not confusion. Why you're unbothered by others' opinions now. Judgment no longer penetrates deeply. You understand projection instinctively. Approval loses authority over you. Self-alignment becomes louder than outside noise. The way pain transformed into perception. What hurt you educated you. Wounds turned into wisdom. Sensitivity sharpened awareness. Nothing you suffered was wasted. Why you feel older than your age. Your soul carries memory. You process life with depth beyond years. Frivolous concerns feel foreign. Spiritual age doesn't match physical timelines. The pull toward nighttime reflection. Silence feels louder after dark. Insights arrive when the world sleeps. Your mind slows, your spirit wakes. Many awakenings activate in still hours. Why you feel energy in your chest or spine. Warmth rises unexpectedly. Pressure moves upward. Your body responds to frequency shifts. Physical sensations follow spiritual alignment. The loss of interest in arguing. You no longer need to convince. Truth stands without defense. Peace matters more than winning. Wisdom disengages where ego once fought. Why you sense when someone is lying. Your body reacts before your mind does. Tightness replaces ease instantly. Discernment activates automatically. Angels heighten perception to guard your path. The sudden respect for silence. You speak less, mean more. Words become intentional. Listening reveals more than talking ever did. Silence matures the soul rapidly. Why you're drawn to water, nature, sky. Your spirit seeks reset points. Natural elements stabilize your energy. Stillness outside mirrors stillness inside. Creation realigns what society distorts. The feeling of being watched over while you sleep. Rest comes deeper than before. Dreams feel guarded. Fear dissolves in unconscious states. Protection continues even when awareness fades. Why you're less reactive to provocation. Triggers lose their power. Pause replaces impulse. Control returns inward. Mastery begins with emotional regulation. The quiet knowing that you'll be okay. Even during uncertainty, trust remains. Hope doesn't feel forced. Stability lives underneath chaos. That knowing is spiritual assurance. Why you're no longer afraid of the unknown. Mystery excites instead of terrifies. Faith replaces control. Curiosity replaces fear. Awakened souls walk forward without full maps. Why you feel drawn to truth even when it hurts. Comfort no longer satisfies you. You choose honesty over illusion. Growth matters more than ease. Truth recognizes truth, even when it burns. The way your patience has deepened. You don't rush outcomes anymore. Waiting feels purposeful, not empty. You trust unfolding more than force. Patience becomes power when ego quiets. Why you sense energy shifts before events happen. Atmospheres change around you. You feel tension before conflict appears. Calm before breakthroughs feels familiar. Awareness stretches beyond visible reality. The strange attraction to ancient wisdom. Old texts feel alive to you. Symbols spark recognition. History feels personal, not distant. Your soul remembers what your mind is learning. Why you're no longer interested in escaping reality. Distractions lose appeal. You sit with emotions instead of avoiding them. Presence becomes grounding. Awakened souls face reality to transform it. The feeling that you're being trained, not punished. Challenges feel instructional now. Lessons repeat until integrated. Hardships sharpen discernment. Preparation often disguises itself as struggle. Why you notice small details others miss. Microexpressions speak loudly to you. Energy shifts register instantly. Patterns reveal themselves naturally. Perception expands as awareness refines. The inner separation from collective fear. Panic doesn't infect you easily. Mass anxiety feels distant. You stay centered while others spiral. Angels anchor stability through you. Why your empathy has boundaries now. You care without self-sacrifice. You help without depletion. Discernment guides compassion. Balanced empathy preserves your mission. The way hope quietly replaced despair. Dark thoughts lose permanence. Optimism feels grounded, not naive. Light returns subtly. Healing arrives gently after endurance. Why you're comfortable not explaining yourself. Misunderstanding no longer threatens you. Validation feels unnecessary. You know who you are. Self-recognition outweighs external acknowledgement. The sensation of being guided step by step. Paths reveal only what's needed. Next moves feel clear when required. Overplanning fades. Trust synchronizes movement with guidance. Why you're drawn to stillness over stimulation. Noise feels intrusive now. Peace becomes addictive. Your nervous system recalibrates. Stillness strengthens spiritual signal. The growing sense of responsibility for your energy. You protect your frequency consciously. You choose environments carefully. Energy hygiene becomes instinct. Awakened ones guard what fuels their purpose. Why you feel aligned even without answers. Uncertainty doesn't shake you. Faith fills informational gaps. You move forward anyway. Alignment isn't knowing everything, it's trusting deeply. Why you feel called to lead without a title. You influence without authority. People follow your calm, not your commands. Leadership flows naturally through presence. True leaders awaken before they're recognized. The way your values shifted quietly. What matters to you simplified. Integrity outweighs appearance. Depth replaces status. Your compass recalibrated inward. Why you sense when someone needs help. You feel heaviness that isn't yours. Your heart responds before words are spoken. Compassion activates instinctively. Angels guide helpers toward quiet suffering. The detachment from drama and noise. Conflict feels unnecessary now. You step back instead of reacting. Peace becomes priority. Distance protects clarity. Why you feel more present than ever. Moments feel vivid. You notice breath, tone, silence. Awareness anchors you here. Presence becomes your natural state. The way gratitude appeared naturally. Small things feel meaningful. You appreciate without forcing positivity. Contentment replaces constant wanting. Gratitude signals inner alignment. Why you're no longer afraid of losing people. You trust natural endings. Attachment loosens gently. You honor paths diverging. Faith replaces clinging. The sense that you're part of something bigger. Your life feels connected to a wider story. Purpose stretches beyond personal gain. You feel useful to something unseen. Angels awaken collective awareness through individuals. If this message reached you, it's because your awakening is active right now. Don't ignore the signs, honor them. Like this video to lock in this frequency and signal readiness. Subscribe to Chosen Wave if you're done walking this path alone. And comment below, which sign have you been experiencing the most lately, and when did it start?